I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice! Vocal cords ready, blood sugar replenished. Let the show begin!
In the nation of justice.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? He lives here?
Crashing the party, guess they lost my invitation. Friendly reminder, got my own kind of persuasion.
Looks like this place could use a bit of misbehavior. Happily ever after with a little flavor. Bad to the bone with even worse intentions. We're gonna steal the show and leave them all defenseless.
Every time can be overrated. So raise your voices and let's get it activated.
Show times are on the hour, not a moment before and not a moment later. I'm sorry, but there was never enough room on this stage for both of us.
The suffering. Well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was, why do I have to be the one to suffer? If there were scales, with all the people of one team on one side, and my team on the other, is it not obvious where the scale should tilt? Just much longer.
Maybe that God has been crying all this time because they were bullied.
Crying? I don't think gods can cry.
Nobody can know for sure. After all, nothing is easier to fool than the senses.
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Furina is guilty.
Please, everyone, anyone, just listen to me. I swear, I really am your Archon.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell, Nervalet. I am Focalors. You know, the god.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
Oh, what? Getting sad again, are we?
All you've done throughout the years is just so you can sacrifice yourself at the very end.
I need you to play a role.
It's you and me.
You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
This time, I will protect you.
Play as a god.
Furina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I always wanted to be.
You are not Furina. Who are you?
I am Focalors. You know, the god.
Focalors. Why did you deceive us?
I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit. In my eyes, Furina's humanity was what made her perfect.
But Furina is only human, isn't she? Her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure.
Anyway, so then I cursed her.
I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant. They thought their God would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm. And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing. Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom.
I knew Lady Furina would never disappoint. It's Lady Furina.
But what Lady Furina said just now makes perfect sense.
Lady Furina said it all.
My dear people, just trust me. Your Archon.
The Hydro Archon, to be punished via the death sentence.
The fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance.
The plan to deceive the heavenly principles. I need you to play a role. That of the new Archon.
Play as a god.
People of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
It is a device created to kill the god of justice. I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, while saving everyone at the same time.
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Not to worry. Focalors has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
The hour of my execution is almost here. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nervalette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years. what? Getting sad again, are we?
But
Hydro Dragon, don't cry. Farewell, Nervalette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
I, Eudex Neuvillette, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Here I'll stay, my home, my people beside me. And when I think of tomorrow, there we are. I'll lead the way, I'll have my people to guide me. We'll build our future together. There we are.
I didn't know you cared so much about me.
Furina!
Does that mean that you still need my power?
She made a contract with her own self to save the nation, strictly adhered to it for over 5 centuries without once wavering, and even fooled the heavenly principles in the end. I have great respect for approaches to justice that place exacting demands not only on others, but also on the self. Though her divinity has vanished, and the throne of the Archon is no more, Furina will go down in Fontaine's history as a god of justice worthy of recognition.
For 5 centuries, I dueled the Raiden Shogun in my personal realm of consciousness to confirm the steadfastness of my will. Yet this Furina you speak of, though possessing only a frail human body, committed herself to acting out her part every second of every day for 500 years. A true battle of the spirit. Her willpower has indeed reached the level of a god.
People often say that wisdom isn't about what you know, but knowing what you can change. It is beyond question that the prophecy was carved into ermine so long ago. And while it may look like nothing has changed, it also seems like everything has. I think we both know her to be smart enough to turn the fate of the world around.
Bard must be versed in both music and song, but a stage performer requires far more skills than just these. Hey, don't you think we should invite her over to put on a show at the next Wingbloom Festival? Huh? You want me to talk about how she saved Fontaine? Well, I mean, she's such a talented artiste, it's no wonder. I wouldn't be surprised even if she'd saved the entire world.
Gives us what we need, and no one
much I